Hey party people, this is KK All Night. Welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back to my channel. Here I focus on style, fashion, and outfit inspiration. Heavy on the outfit inspiration. If those are things that interest you, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Thank you to all my current subscribers. Today is going to be a Wednesday upload, which means a little review, a little haul of what I have acquired. And this is not my usual thrift haul. It is going to be a few items that I picked up from TJ Maxx, as well as some items that were originally thrifted, but thrifted from the queen of thrifting, which is my mom. She taught me everything I know. So she will pick up things she thinks I might like. She will pick up things that maybe she is going to upcycle or sell. And somehow, sometimes I get in there and I see stuff and it just doesn't quite make it to what she thought was the final destination. So we're going to go through that. I think first I will just quickly go over what I got from TJ Maxx, and I will pop in pictures of the items over here. I think the video runs more smoothly when I have an overlay as opposed to me trying on the clothes real time. So if you guys have a preference or you care, please comment down below. So the first item is going to be this tweed skirt. It is from Nanette Lepore. I have several of her pieces. She does tweed very well. And what caught my eye, you know, this is an A-line above the knee, so I guess that would be considered mini skirt. But what I really liked was this trim. It is in denim. I love the fact that it was a blue tweed. You don't typically see. I was just watching 10 Ways to Wear It with Alicia, as she was talking about inexpensive ways to upscale your wardrobe. And one of the things she mentioned was adding tweed. And I do agree, it just has a classy kind of look. It does give Chanel. This was regularly $25, and it was final clearance, which is the yellow tag, so I paid $13. I gotta tell you, now that I have gotten back into my thrifting, even prices at TJ Maxx seem high, so I really have to love it to pay full price, much less red tag clearance, much less even yellow final clearance. So I thought this was really cute. It has these big pearl buttons. These pockets are faux pockets. So if you're thinking this may be too short for the office, that is not true. You can pair it with some black tights and your black heels, which will minimize the look of it, the feeling of it being short. Of course, because it has that denim trim, you could also make it more casual with a denim shirt. And maybe if you just feel like this is a little too casual, wear it on Fridays. Fridays typically tend to be a more casual day in the office. So the next item is this gorgeous suede, chocolate suede bag. I have been looking to thrift a suede bag, and I have not been successful. I love the way real suede smells. One thing Marshalls and TJ Maxx are good for are finding affordable leather and suede purses. For instance, this was only $30. So this was one of those instances. Oh wait, this is Marshalls. And my skirt, let's see, was I at Marshalls and not TJ Maxx, guys? Oh yeah, I was at Marshalls for these two items. So the shape of it is very much giving Kate. I like that it's slouchy. All the ladies and the girlies are saying that is going to be on trend, but since this is a neutral color, this will live in my closet whether it is a trend or not. It also came with a little bag that is attached to put things you don't want falling to the bottom of your purse, maybe your lip gloss and your tissues, maybe your earbuds. So I think this is really cute, and again, for the price, I think you can't beat that price. All right, and the last item was from TJ Maxx. So my skirt and my jacket or my purse were from Marshalls, but this is from TJ Maxx. And what drew me to it was the print and the texture of the fabric. At this point, I can look and kind of tell if things are linen. This is a linen blend. This was regularly $35 on yellow final clearance for $15. So since I can slip this on, I will try this on just over my jumpsuit. What I envision, let me just adjust this camera a little bit. What I envision for this is wearing it as a duster. These sleeves are purposely short. They do have some elastic, so it's perfect for pushing up. I envision wearing it as a duster over pants and a jacket. Also, though, it is, I think, intended to be a dress. It has that empire waist, which sometimes, because I have a large chest, I struggle with. But I think I can make this work. I would probably either belt it, because even though that will bring in the waist, the empire waist, more to avoid that looking pregnant look. That is one of the issues that girlies who are bigger chested often run into. If you have an empire waist and it tucks you in here and it comes straight out, or even if it comes straight out, it makes you look larger than you really are because your breasts are sticking out. So thought this was really cute. Appreciate the fact that it is a natural material blend. So that concludes the shopping in the retail store portion. And now I'm going to talk about what I have gotten from my mom. And I'm going to start off with 2 bags. Actually, let me pull my rack closer. So I have been looking for a jean bag made out of jeans. I have a Marc Jacobs jean bag, and it is the patchwork one, which I do enjoy. It is very structured. And so when I saw this, I said, "So, Mom, what are you doing with that?" And she said, I think she had it slated for some kind of project. I'm not sure, but I said, "I'm taking that." It has real leather pulls. I'm sure she thrifted this. Tabs right here. You'll see a little bit of distressing right here. I think that's just from age, but it works with the feel of the bag. It's really roomy, quite big. So looking forward to styling that as well. Now this is an actual rice bag. I guess you put the bags of rice in here, but I thought it just gave such an earthy look. It would be perfect for like a farmer's market, or if you were just going for that like, I don't want to say granola, but natural girl aesthetic. And I really liked the colors with the pops of blue and red in it. So I don't know quite yet what I'm going to put on it. It would also be great if you were taking it on vacation to put your stuff as you go down to the beach. And then let's move on to the clothing items. So the first one is this, another duster, long jacket. This is 100% linen. And again, I tell you, nothing does it for me quite like a natural fiber. It has one button. It does have pockets. So I envision this casually with jeans, maybe with wide leg pants if I wanted to dress it up. I could wear a little jumper under it. I could wear a little mini skirt and a shirt. There are lots of ways to style this. It is a breathable fabric, which means you can wear it in the spring and summer, but it is thick, which means you could also layer it over something from the fall, and this is going to keep you warm on a crisp fall day. Like I said, it has pockets. The other thing I look for is to see if my linen is washable or not, which is always going to be the preferred case because it's going to be cheaper than laundering it. But I thought this was cute. The colors are like a beige and a peachy color. I have some peach pants, and this taupey beige color is a neutral. So again, you could pair it with black, you could pair it with blue jean, you could pull out the peachy color, you could do a tan, brown, all those would work. A navy would even look nice with it as well. All right, let's see what else we got. I have, actually, I guess a few of the things I can try on just over the jumpsuit. And the jumpsuit, by the way, I also got from my mom. This is just something I would wear around the house for a few reasons. One, it doesn't have pockets. It fits, but I would prefer mine a little bit more baggy if I go out. But if I'm working from home, or if someone's coming over and I need to throw something on really quick, this is perfect. The material is a little thin. This is probably a poly blend, so I think it's perfect if you want to look put together at home. I could, of course, style it to go out, but I just think I would wear one of my other black blazers. This is a little shift dress. And what really caught me were these sleeves that are transparent. They're sheer, and they match the print on the non-sheer part, which was what caught my eye. It's giving princess vibes with those bell sleeves, but I think there could be an occasion where I might wear this to church or even to work. It's very easy to just pull on. Maybe if I had to run out to the store. My only concern is it is a little big, and I know it is supposed to be slightly oversized, but I don't want to lose my shape. But yeah, I just thought these sleeves were beautiful, gorgeous. So you could also wear this with some cigarette pants. Definitely heels, I think, are a must for something like this. But I guess if I was just running to Walmart and wanted to throw on something really cute, I would pair this with slides as well. I also like the colorful pattern on it. Okay, the next item, I have gotten several of this next item from my mom. A lot of my Ankara print fashions, dresses, and skirts are from her, particularly the skirts. It was just raining out here, so I want to be sure that I don't drop any of my clothes because the deck is wet. And this is the latest. She's had this for a while, and I told her before I didn't want it. I think because I actually have a skirt she gave me that has the blue and orange and yellow colors in it. But for some reason, this time when I saw this skirt, it was just speaking to me. So I love the vibrant colors. I love the length. I can pull it up a little bit higher on my waist if I want to wear flats. So I have on flats right now. And you could do that. But I would probably wear some type of heel and wear it closer to my natural waist around my belly button. These are all 100% cotton. I love that they have pockets. The print goes all the way through. It's not just printed on one side. And I just love the vibrancy and the color of this. I typically try to wear a brown people diaspora inspired or related element to work. So a lot of times it will be Ankara print, but I also have a few langas and things, or Indian type scarves, jackets with the mandarin collar from the Asian culture that I also like to showcase on Fridays. But I love how maxi this is. I just think they're so pretty. So let's see. Let me just talk about this really quickly. This is a vintage 100% silk dress. Now, when you look at it on the hanger, you may think it's giving grandma, but trust me, when I try this on and put it in the cutaway, you're going to see how beautiful this is. I think I'm actually going to be wearing this next week, so you might see it in an OOTD before you see it in this Wednesday uploads. I batch record my videos, so I have them stacked up so they are ready to go. And then the last outfit, or the last item, is a silk shirt, which I'm going to try on for you. Oh no, that's not the last item. I actually have one more item after that. It is this gorgeous silk shirt. I actually have recently thrifted a tank top that has these same colors in it. So again, you may see this shirt in a OOTD weekly video before you see it on this haul. Now, do I have a black shirt? Yes. Do I have a black silk shirt? I do, but I do not have one with these gorgeous stripes. There's a couple of ways you could wear it. This is oversized for me, so I could obviously wear it open as such. I could also tie it. And if I was wearing pants, you just button up a couple of buttons and you do your crisscross applesauce. Typically, my shirts aren't big enough to do that, but this shirt does allow for this. You could obviously wear this in the spring and summer, but if you wanted to winterize it, you know, you just have to layer something over it. And since this is oversized, I wouldn't have a problem doing that at all. Now, the last piece I just wanted to talk a little bit about, because I have mentioned in other videos that at this point I really try to only purchase things that I don't have. So I don't need any more jeans, let's say, unless there's something really unique, or black shirts like that one, unless it's something really, really unique. I have a navy suit, I have an olive suit, I have a tan suit, I have a black suit. I don't need any more of those colors. Now, could I use? Of course I could use, but would I purchase another suit in a unique color? Yes, I would. And so this brings me to this sweater dress that is from Shein that I got during the Big C. I love it. The quality is great. It's a really thick knit, and it can be styled so many ways. Obviously, knee-high boots are probably the first thing you're going to think of. I would belt this. I've lost a few pounds, so I think it's going to look better if I belt it. You could wear it with a long cardigan. I have a green one you could wear over it. You could wear it with a blazer to kind of have a one and done. I bring this up because I recently got this from my mom. This is from Zara, but I know she thrifted it. And so, upon first glance, you may be thinking it's the same sweater. But there are a few key differences that I want to point out and just bring to your attention that these are things that you should think about. One, this is a turtleneck. That is going to completely change the look of the sweater. It's also going to make it a lot more warm. The other thing is to look at the length. This comes right to my knee. And this, I would be hard pressed to kind of wear this as a regular sweater. You know, you can do that hack where you fold it under and you wear, so you put a belt on over your sweater and then you pull the sweater up so that it kind of hangs over. But this is so big and bulky, I don't know how good that would look with this. Now, let's try it on with the Zara one. Also, one is ribbed, one is not. So that is looking at texture. The Zara one has no turtleneck. So that means it might be something I would reach for more readily in early spring when it's still a little nippy in the morning and I want a cream base. This is much shorter. I could wear this as a dress. The last one came to my knees. This one comes to mid-thigh. But I would be more likely just to wear it as an oversized sweater. I could still belt it. It is lighter. I can tell that it's lighter. And this is easier if, let me get in frame, if I wanted to kind of half it or make it more of a crop top. You can do the belt trick. So let me tuck in the back. I'm just trying to show you. So this one lends itself much more readily to making it like a crop sweater. The ribbing on the Shein one goes all the way down, whereas the ribbing on this just is on the wristlet. So that just goes to say that you should really know your closet. For all the clothes that I have, I still have a really good hold on what's in there. Call it a gift. So when I saw this, I knew that even though I had something similar, I thought it was different enough that I would want it. So those are all the pieces. This was just a quick video of what I've recently brought in. Closet's still not fixed, although hopefully by the time this airs it will be. And I will definitely show a new video of everything being back up. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, again, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as I am still a new YouTuber trying to grow my channel. Thank you to my current subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed and you made it this far, clearly that must mean you like the content. So again, please consider subscribing. And with that, you guys, be safe out there.